Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Astrology TV, and here's your weekly horoscope for January 17 to January 23rd. Well, if you have listened to any of my other videos or read your horoscope forecast at any time in the last number of weeks, you heard me talking about a lot of configurations in Aquarius and Taurus. Unfortunately, although these are, we'll say, brother fixed signs to Scorpio, it does create some challenging aspects when planets are in these signs for you. So let's try to break it down. First of all, with the Sun conjunct your ruling planet Pluto in Capricorn all of last week, it would have been a very good time for you to lay some new structures, foundations, routines, perhaps even, especially in regards to, well, probably a stay at home order, especially if you live in the same area I do. Many people still, all over, are having to stay home because of this pandemic. So at least last week you were able to establish some new routines if that was the case for you. This week, as the Sun early to midweek moves out of Capricorn and into Aquarius, it joins Mercury and Jupiter and Saturn, which are already there, and these planets are definitely affecting you. First of all, with the Aquarius planets, that shows up in Scorpio's solar fourth house, so that deals with home and family. And these days, we're all concerned about family, especially if they may live in areas or work in jobs that might have them exposed to more danger. And last week, there was more than pandemic danger in the USA. It was dangerous just to be in Washington, D.C. So unfortunately, those aspects that kind of indicated those goings on are still in effect. And not only that, Mars conjuncting Uranus this week, while Jupiter is squaring Uranus and Lilith, that's not a good package, especially for midweek. As a fixed sign Scorpio, and if you do not want to be involved in any kind of dispute, conflict, or fracas, then you need to actually probably stay home and stay put. Now, Scorpio has this reputation for being a bit of a tough guy of the zodiac, and that is certainly true because Scorpio tends to be very strong, whether you're male or female. But there also is a very, we'll say, gentle side to Scorpio. Scorpio is very concerned to take care of family, and they take good care of everything. So that includes family and their relationships and people they love. Scorpio may not be one to gush and say a lot of I love yous and all this stuff, but believe you me, when you need Scorpio, they're there for you. So that's what's really good about your sign, that you are there for your family when they need you. But as well, if you need your family, don't hesitate to reach out to them this week because they'll probably be there for you as well. Unfortunately, because of the Mars-Uranus conjunction in your house of relationships and partnerships, both marital and business, it could be that some of your relationships this week are going to be especially challenging. Now, you probably married your spouse to fight with them because Scorpio kind of likes the making up part after they fight with the spouse usually. So that's one of the reasons why Scorpio is a little bit scrappy. You don't take crap from people, and if something needs to be said or done, you'll say it, you'll do it. People know where they stand with Scorpio usually. And in fact, if they don't know where they stand, they should be a little bit frightened because you can be a bit secretive when you want. But this week, unfortunately, some secrets may come out, or maybe some other surprising news that is shocking and might get you into an argument or disagreement with someone very close to you, a spouse, or perhaps some other important relationship. Business relationships sometimes also may suffer with this kind of an aspect. When Mars is conjunct Uranus, wherever it is and whatever sign, rule of thumb is expect the unexpected. Now, it could be because these very challenging aspects are involving marital relationships, business relationships, and home. It could be that trying to balance home and work if you're working from home is getting difficult. It could be that one is anyone you live with maybe just needs a little more space, or maybe you're the one that needs a little more space because you don't like large groups of people as a rule. You like the one-on-one and the quiet little get-togethers, and you don't even mind to be alone. But this week, anyone in the home for you might be driving you a little bit crazy, so you might want to seek some quiet space. Now, if you can, do stay home this week. This week is not the best for being out in public, especially in the USA, but as well, these Mars-Uranus squares, conjunctions, etc., they do indicate some very trying and troubling times out there for everybody, but especially the fixed signs like Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. With Neptune in Pisces thankfully sextile Venus from Thursday on, and with Mercury and Chiron also making some softer aspects, Scorpio, the whole week is not all trouble, it's not all bad news, far from it. And sometimes we need a problem to fix, don't we, to make us feel good. You're a very good fixer, you're a very good problem solver. So I'm pretty confident that whatever comes up this week, you'll be able to handle, work through, and even by the end of the week, have it resolved or at least feel better by the end of the week, no matter what troubles might come up. I hope you have a good week ahead, Scorpio.